Recently, the Rams Super Bowl 56 ring has been revealed, so I thought there'd be no better time than now to rank every single Super Bowl ring, all 56 rings from worst to best. Just some quick disclaimers. You might see a lot of the older rings lower down on this list, obviously because of technological advancements in the designing of rings, as the rings look so much more polished and detailed today, meaning that generally a newer ring has a higher chance of ranking higher than a lower ring. Another thing to keep in mind is that these rings are not based off of the actual game. They are just the rings themselves, the overall appearance of them, the details put into them, and any other features they may have. Also, I'll be going through these rings quickly because there are 56 of them, in order to make sure the video length isn't too long. One final thing is that I realized I was not the first to come up with this video idea, so shout out to Purple and his channel. He made a video in 2019 ranking all these Super Bowl rings. Link to him in the description and link to that video. Also, a similar shout out to Max Waximus, who made a very similar video ranking the NBA rings from worst to best. Once again, channel link and video link in the description, so make sure to check both of those awesome creators out, and let's begin this ranking. Starting off the list at number 56 is the first ring to ever do it, the Packers Super Bowl I ring. Now obviously this ring probably was pretty good for its time, however in today's age it just doesn't stack up with the rest of the rings. It's much less advanced than the ones that we have today. One thing I'm not a huge fan about this ring is that it has no design that fits the Packers. No Packers color, no logo, nothing, besides the text Green Bay Packers. But obviously you can't bash this ring too hard because rings were not as advanced back then. At number 55, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl IX ring. Obviously still a little bit bland, but they do have black coloring which does represent the Steelers color scheme. However, if they use the yellow, I feel like it'd be more recognizable that it's the Steelers, instead of a very commonly used color of black. And obviously the diamond in the center signifying that it's their first ring. At number 54, we have the Jets Super Bowl III ring. In my personal opinion, I'm not a huge fan of the turquoise green because I feel like the Jets have a little bit more of a darker green color. I also feel like this turquoise green kind of clashes with the gold bracket, but that being said, for being only the third Super Bowl ring, it is pretty well designed. One little nitpick is that there's 7 diamonds in the center, which kind of makes it seem like they have 7 rings, but at the same time, in such an early stage of ring design, I don't think they envisioned the center rings to signify Super Bowl count. Similar to the Jets ring, at number 53, we have the Super Bowl II Green Bay Packers ring. This is a very similar looking ring. However, I feel like the darker green meshes much better with the gold background. Also, the same point I made with the Jets ring about there being too many diamonds in the center, considering it's the Packers' second Super Bowl ring, but obviously the designers didn't have that in mind yet. At number 52, we have another Steelers ring, their Super Bowl X ring. This is the first ring to have the Lombardi trophy engraved in it, and I also like the fact that they have 2 diamonds representing 2 Super Bowl rings. A little bit of a plain ring, and my one complaint being that the outside text looks a little bit weird, but overall a step in the right direction. At number 51, we have the Miami Dolphins Super Bowl VIII ring. I actually really enjoy the dark turquoise in the background, signifying obviously the Dolphins' main color, but the 2 diamonds in the center representing the 2 Super Bowl rings is also a nice touch. Not much more to say about this ring, so let's move on to number 50, where we got the Dolphins' first ring. They won this the year prior in Super Bowl VII. Now, I think this ring is better because they have a stadium encrusted in diamonds, as you can see by the outer ring around the turquoise center. Also, the 1 diamond in the center signifying their first ring being more centralized makes it look better, so I think this ring ones up their second ring. At number 49, we have the third Steelers ring on this list, and this is their 4th ring that they won in Super Bowl XIV. So obviously they have the 4 diamonds for the 4 rings that they've won. However, just the textures of this ring are a little bit weird. As you can see behind the 4 diamonds, it's a little bit more of a fabric-y texture. And the outside of the ring has an interesting texture as well. I do like how they have the Steelers logo and text font on the side, but I think this ring belongs down here with the rest of the rings. At number 48, we have the giant Super Bowl XXV ring. I like what they were trying to go for here, except the blue football with the 2 diamonds signifying the 2 rings here looks a little bit odd, I feel like. Also, the numbers on the side are super skinny, which I don't really think gives off a good look, but I do enjoy the coloring on this ring. At 47, we have the first Giants ring that they won in Super Bowl XXI. I really enjoy how they emphasize the Lombardi trophy, but at the same time, there isn't that much going on with the ring. However, I do like the blue matte background in the back. At number 46, we have the 49ers ring from Super Bowl XVI. Now, I like the amount of diamonds in this ring. However, with the diamonds filling up the ring, there isn't anything representing the 49ers. I wish there was a little bit more representation on this ring. However, the crystal football does look nice. At number 45, we have a similar ring, and that's the Redskins Super Bowl 17 ring. I like how the crystal football is a little bit smaller so they can incorporate some team color in it, making it more representative than the 49ers ring that we discussed previously. At number 44, we have the 49ers ring from Super Bowl 24. This ring showcases the 4 football-sized diamonds, meaning they're 4 rings. But once again, the 49ers don't showcase a lot of their team color in this one, making the ring a tad bit bland. At number 43, we have the previous 49ers ring, the one that they won in Super Bowl 23. And this one's a little bit better. Once again, no team color. However, I prefer this design of the 3 Lombardis facing the viewer. This one is just much more appealing. At number 42, we have the Cowboys ring from Super Bowl 28. And this one is very similar to the 49ers because it has the 4 football-shaped diamonds in the center. However, this one does incorporate a little bit of that Cowboys blue, which makes it superior. At number 41, we have the 49ers ring from Super Bowl 29. This ring showcases the 5 Lombardis of the front, and I really like the design. But once again, on the front, there's no team color. I will say they do have their logo on the side of the ring as they showed the stats for that Super Bowl. But still, some color in the front wouldn't hurt. At number 40, we have the Super Bowl 19 ring for the San Francisco 49ers. Very similar to the last ring, they have the logo on the side, but no front team color. But I like how detailed the Lombardi trophies are in this. And the 2 Lombardi trophies doesn't seem crowded on the front, making it a nice ring. At number 39, we have the St. Louis Rams ring from Super Bowl 34. I don't see that much representation of the Rams, no colors really, besides obviously the text Rams at the front. And even that, the text seems a little bit hard to read with all the different colored diamonds on it. But overall, I find this ring pretty clean. At number 38, we have the Super Bowl 37 ring of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, there is no representation of the Buccaneers on this ring. However, being a newer ring on this list, the crystals do look very clean, and I think it's an enjoyable ring to look at. At number 37, we have the Super Bowl 22 ring of the Washington Redskins. Now, I like how this ring actually incorporates some color from the Redskins. They use that maroony red type color. And also, they have the 2 Lombardis on the sides, as well as the 2 diamonds in the center, signifying their 2 rings. At number 36, we have the Super Bowl 4 ring of the Kansas City Chiefs. This ring is really good for its time, only being the 4th ring revealed. And I think that goes to its nice red color in the center, the beautiful rustic textures throughout the ring, and the fact that the diamond in the middle really pops out and draws your attention to it. This ring is done phenomenally for its time. At number 35, we have the Super Bowl 13 ring for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like how this ring uses the sparkles on the Steelers logo to put each diamond in, representing each championship. And one thing I find interesting about this ring is the randomly scattered diamonds across it. I really have no complaints about this ring. At number 34, we have the Raiders ring from Super Bowl 15. This is their 2nd ring, hence the 2 diamonds in the center, and overall just a clean ring with a sharp black and silver color scheme. Same thing applies for number 33 on this list, the Raiders ring from Super Bowl 18. Once again, they use that sharp color scheme, but this time they have more drip to put on it with an extra Super Bowl ring. I also love the information on the sides of the ring. And at number 32, we have the 3rd Raiders ring in a row, their 1st ring from Super Bowl 11. In my opinion, this one's just the most simple and appealing to look at. With that one ring, it helps centrify the diamond and the football. And the thing that makes all these rings great is that dark color scheme. At number 31, we have the 1st ring on this list to use their logo primarily, and that is the Ravens ring from Super Bowl 35. I enjoy the concept of this ring, however there just seems something off with the Raven. I do enjoy the colors used, but as Purple said in his video, it does kind of look like the Raven is on a grill. I don't know what they were going for with the column-like design behind the Raven, but either way, I can get past that and still enjoy the ring. At number 30, we have the Cowboys ring from Super Bowl 12. I like how this ring uses 2 cowboy stars to put the 2 championship diamonds in the center. The diamond placement is great, and I really like the font. This ring leaves me with no complaints. At number 29, we have the Super Bowl 27 ring for the Dallas Cowboys. I enjoyed the outline of the cowboy star in the center with a crystal star inside of that star. However, I have a hard time figuring out where it indicates that they have 3 rings. At number 28, we have the Super Bowl 6 ring of the Dallas Cowboys. This is another ring that is really holding up well. The blue cowboy star just looks great, along with a perfect circular diamond in the middle. At number 27, we have the Green Bay Packers ring from Super Bowl 31. I really enjoy the giant Packers logo in the center. It also is a very sharp looking ring, but I'm just wondering where any coloration of the Packers is, as well as the representation of the 3 rings they have, but nonetheless, a good ring. At number 26, we have the Super Bowl 30 ring for the Dallas Cowboys. This ring has a great design, with the Cowboys star being divided into 5 segments and the 5 footballs, both showing how they have 5 championships. But just like other rings, my concern is the lack of color. At number 25, we have the Super Bowl 32 ring for the Denver Broncos. I really like the idea here with the Bronco logo in the center, as well as the orange crystals inside of the Bronco. However, one thing I've noticed is that there's some parts of the ring that aren't sharp looking. For example, the font looks a little bit sloppy, as well as parts of the Broncos logo. I'm not sure if this was intended, but nonetheless, I still enjoy the ring. At number 24, we have the Bears ring from Super Bowl 20. I really enjoy this ring, with the navy blue Bears colors behind the silver diamond Bears logo. The center is clean, and also the font is OCD healing, making this a very enjoyable ring. At number 23, we have the Super Bowl 5 ring of the Baltimore Colts. Now this is another ring that has survived the test of time. I love how vibrant the blue is, and the sapphires really light up this ring. It was the first ring to ever feature a team's logo on it, and man, they did it great. The sapphire in the background, as well as the sapphires on the horseshoe, really make a memorable ring. At number 22, we have the Super Bowl 26 ring of the Redskins. Now I really enjoy this ring. In the center you have 2 feathers commonly worn by Native Americans, and 3 larger diamonds in the center, indicating their 3rd Super Bowl ring. I really like how they made use of the feathers, as this is the only Super Bowl ring that comes to mind that uses a team's secondary logo. I also like how the font hugs the corner of the ring. This is a very underrated ring. At number 21, we have the Giants' 3rd ring from Super Bowl 42. Now, unlike the game, this ring is kind of underwhelming. I still really enjoy it because it's a very sharp ring. However, there is no color whatsoever on this ring, making it kind of look unfinished. That being said, color is the only thing that I think is lacking on this ring, as I think this ring pretty much delivers in every other category. If they added some color, this ring could be much higher. At number 20, we have the Broncos' 2nd ring from Super Bowl 33. This ring corrects every single mistake from the last Broncos ring. The font and the Broncos are much more sharp this time, and I love the fact that they have the 2 racing Broncos signifying their 2 rings. This is another really underrated Super Bowl ring. At number 19, we have the Patriots' 2nd ring that they won in Super Bowl 38. Now I really enjoy some aspects of this ring, and other aspects I'm a little bit questionable on. I love the logo in the center with the 2 Lombardis branching outward, as well as the crystal columns that they have on the side of the logo. My one main issue is the shape of this ring. Also, I feel like they could have made the Patriots logo in the center a little bit bigger, but that's just me nitpicking. At number 18, we have the Patriots' 1st ring that they won in Super Bowl 36. Even though this ring is simpler than the last one, I think it's much more clean overall. I like the size of the logo, and the 1 Lombardi in the back is a clean touch. It's not a standout ring, but it delivers on pretty much every category. At number 17, we have the 3rd Patriots ring in the row, and that is their 3rd ring that they won in Super Bowl 39. All 3 of these past rings have been similar. However, I think this shape and design of the 3rd ring barely edges out the other 2. I like how the entire main frame is 1 giant football, and the logo with 3 Lombardis looks nice. At number 16, we have the Ravens' 2nd ring that they won in Super Bowl 47. This ring is definitely a step up from their last ring, and the Ravens logo looks much better than the previous. Once again, the 2 Lombardis in the background are nice, and as you can see, we're definitely starting to get into the upper tier of rings. At number 15, we have the Indianapolis Colts' 2nd ring from Super Bowl 41. I really enjoy the blue horseshoe in the center, as well as the Lombardi that's inside the horseshoe. My only question is I wonder why they don't have 2 Lombardis, considering it's the franchise's 2nd ring. At number 14, we have the Saints ring from Super Bowl 44. This ring is really simple, and that's what I like about it. Obviously, the Saints logo in the center encrusted with diamonds, but the gold-colored diamonds throughout the ring gives a very clean look. They don't try to do too much with this ring, and you can appreciate that. At number 13, we have the Steelers ring from Super Bowl 40. As you can see, this is the Steelers' 5th ring, as shown by the 5 Lombardis behind the logo. Everything's looking great here. The font, the logo itself, and the 5 Lombardis are very detailed, making this a really good ring. At number 12, we have the Patriots Super Bowl 49 ring, their 4th. This ring is very simple and clean. It has a bunch of diamonds, and more importantly, the Patriots logo in the center looks nice, along with the 4 Lombardis in the back. Once again, another great ring. At number 11, we have the Giants' 4th ring that they won in Super Bowl 46. This corrects the mistakes of the last ring, as now they incorporate that blue color, not only behind the logo, but in a very good looking blue diamond ring around the main frame. Also, I really like how the 4 Lombardi trophies are tilting towards the logo, giving the ring a very nice symmetrical look. At number 10, we have the Packers' 4th ring that they won in Super Bowl 45. I really like how they pronounce the G here by putting a gold ring around it and sticking the G up. I also have to say the green behind the G looks really nice. There aren't any Lombardis on this ring, however the 4 crystal footballs pointing towards the logo are a nice way of representing the 4 rings. At number 9, we have the Steelers' 6th ring that they won in Super Bowl 43. I enjoy the uniqueness of the design in this ring, considering all the shapes are football sized. The Steelers logo in the middle looks nice, as well as the 6 giant diamonds representing those 6 rings. At number 8, we have the Patriots' 5th ring that they won in Super Bowl 51. The elongated football shape of this ring is nice, as well as the 5 giant Lombardis behind the logo, really flexing off their success that they've had in the past couple of decades. At number 7, we have the Seahawks ring from Super Bowl 48. I love the green amethyst in the center of the Seahawks' eye, as well as the surrounding blue diamonds. The number 12 on the front of the ring is a nice touch, representing the 12th man, aka the Seahawks fan base. Also, the Seattle skyline on the side of the ring is pretty cool in my opinion. I just wish there was a little bit more color on the front of the ring, but everything else is delivered perfectly. At number 6, we have the Broncos Super Bowl 50 ring. I really enjoy this ring in its gold font, the coloring on the Bronco, as well as the 3 Lombardis facing it. This is a really detailed ring, and I love all the elements and the colors clashing together. This is definitely the best ring out of the Broncos 3. At number 5, we have the Kansas City Chiefs ring from Super Bowl 54. This is another really detailed ring, with the Chiefs logo in the center and the 2 Lombardis backing up the logo. I really like the coloring here, as well as the red behind both the logo and the Lombardis, and this is one of the best rings out there. At number 4, we have the Patriots' 6th ring from Super Bowl 53. Obviously, this ring is much better than the game itself, and just look at this thing. The boasting 6 Lombardis behind the beautiful Patriots logo, as well as every area of this ring, there's as many diamonds as they could possibly fit. This is one of those rings that's just really nice to look at, and it has a very clean coloring. At number 3, we have the Philadelphia Eagles ring from Super Bowl 52. Now, in my opinion, this is the best ring visually from looking at the outside. The green is done so well here, as well as the logo and the Lombardi. The outside of this ring is literally perfect. The only reason I have this at number 3 and not higher is because the other 2 rings higher up have other features that really push them ahead. But before rings could open up, this Eagles ring was flawless. At number 2, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ring from Super Bowl 55. Arguably the most revolutionary ring, considering you can take the top off, revealing a whole new layer inside. So first, the top of the ring. It's astonishing. The Bucs logo in the center, with the 2 Lombardi trophies behind it, surrounded by a circle of diamonds with the words World Champions on it. But the true beauty is when you open up the ring, and it has a very high detailed replica of Raymond James Stadium, the Buccaneers Stadium. In that stadium, there's one more diamond on the field representing where the post-game ceremony was after the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl. This ring was phenomenally done, and it heavily inspired the number 1 ring on this list, the Los Angeles Rams ring from Super Bowl 56. The outside is once again super appealing, with the beautiful Rams logo in the center, the palm trees representing LA, and the Lombardi in the background. Also, the ring frame is SoFi Stadium. You can look through the columns of SoFi and look out the other end of the ring. You can also see the giant Jumbotron within, and that's not even all. You take off the top of this ring, and you see the inside of SoFi Stadium as well as the field of the Super Bowl, made with the turf played in that game. You take off another layer, and it shows the Jumbotron, as well as part of the game-used football. They went all out on this ring, cramming in as much as they could, and every detail of it is so incredibly designed. I think the Los Angeles Rams ring is definitely the best ring in NFL history. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. I appreciate it as always. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That helped the channel out a lot. And remember, this video is my opinion, so if you disagree, don't get mad at me. You can always post your opinions in the comments and whatever you'd have changed on this list. This was just my opinion, and I hope it wasn't too bad. Feel free to watch any of these videos on the screen right now. I worked hard on them, and they are my latest videos, and that would mean a lot. But yeah, once again, it's always great to see you guys, always great to supply you guys with content, and I'll see you guys in the next Heaps video.